Hey, so what's up, guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to another video. And you're probably thinking, hey, Josh, what happened to the videos last week, right? Wasn't I supposed to do a video last week, right? Well, I'm sorry, all right? At least I'm making a video today, all right? You see, sometimes I have plans, but like they're kind of like unexpected plans. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like I'm busy, but then I'm not busy at the same time. You get what I'm trying to say here? It's like you see, the pandemic, we're still kind of stuck with the whole staying inside crap and all. So it's like, you just want to get out of the house so bad. You know what I'm saying? You can't be stuck inside all day. So sometimes I go to my mom and I'm like, hey, can we go out and do something, right? And then she's like, yeah, sure. But we don't really plan it. We just kind of do it. So, long story short, I can't really go up to her and be like, hey, I can't go out today because I'm doing a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry if there was no videos last week, but hey, we're doing a video today. And today we're going to be talking about NECA Toys, right? NECA Toys. They're an interesting company. They're a very nice toy company. Basically, they make collector's figures based off of famous icons, like they make figures based off of like the Terminator films, Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees. I talked about NECA a very long time ago. This was before I did that stupid face reveal, and I talked about how NECA Toys, they were no longer going to do Friday the 13th figures, which is pretty sad because it's true, sadly. But, all in all, they're a very nice company. You know what I'm saying? They make figures, for collectors, adult collectors. And they've been around for a good amount of time. They've been around since, okay, I'm kind of dumb. I didn't do research. I want to say maybe around the early 2000s, but I could be wrong. NECA Toys, they're, say hi to Lulu. They're very distinct company. They know exactly what they're doing, except when they first started. But when they first began, their figures were, they were very on and off. It's like either they were pretty nice to have or they were kind of wonky. A perfect example I could use is the Resident Evil figures, right? Listen, I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil was, you know what? Look at this. Look at this. See, that's all I be doing during the pandemic, just playing Resident Evil games all day. Literally, that's all. I have other games too, but you see, that doesn't matter, right? You see, the point I'm trying to make here is that they actually did do a whole bunch of figures based off of the Resident Evil games. They did one, sorry about that. They did one based off of Resident Evil 4 and even the remake of the first Resident Evil game. You look at the figures and they look nice, but there was always something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? Chris, right? I love Chris, but his head is way too small. But hey, at least when it came to Resident Evil 5, that Chris figure looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I used to have one, but I was kind of young, so yeah, I don't got Chris no more. Who knows? Maybe if I could save money, maybe I could buy myself another one. And that's if they could stop raising the prices on everything on eBay and Amazon. I get it. We live in a pandemic, but still, at least with NECA, you don't got to do that because NECA Toys, they're everywhere. Literally, you see NECA Toys anywhere you go. They have them at Target. They got them at Walmart. They used to be at Toys R Us, but since Toys R Us went bye-bye, obviously they got to sell toys somewhere. Even in some shops like FYE, they sell NECA Toys, right? So, long story short, NECA is a very, very, very popular toy company. And since you guys know how much I love Godzilla, of course, yes, they do Godzilla toys as well. As you can see in the background, I have a whole bunch of boxes kind of, up there. I have a whole bunch up here in the shelf I would show you, but I'm doing this live on my laptop, so, so yeah. And what I'm talking about today is, well, a couple of months ago on New York Toy Fair, back before everything went to shit, right? They announced they were going to make two new Godzilla figures. They're going to make 1989 Godzilla and 2003 Godzilla. 1989 Godzilla is from the movie Godzilla vs. Biollante, and 2003 Godzilla is from Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Very nice, right? They were set to be released this month in July, and I believe July 13th is when they both come out. Okay, so you're probably thinking, so what's the point of this video, right? What are the rumors, right? What are the NECA rumors? You see, there's been word kind of spreading around. Now, mind you, this is only a rumor, so take what I'm gonna say with a grain of salt, because I don't think it's 100%, but I think there's a little bit of a misconception with this rumor. Basically, some people, first of all, they actually did some research and found out that there were actually going to be 2 more new Godzilla figures coming out. There were going to be variants of 1989 Godzilla and 2003 Godzilla. But during the same time, they also found out that apparently there might be a chance that those might be the last 2 Godzilla figures. And some people even jumped to the conclusion that NECA Toys might no longer do Godzilla figures. And I found that to be very odd. I'm like, really? Because I think they would have said something by now if those rumors were actually true. I remember when they were first talking about the Friday the 13th figures, when they first announced that they were no longer going to do figures from that series. But the reason for that is because there was some weird legal rights going on with the original creator of Friday the 13th and with the company New Line Cinema. Something that has to do with the rights, and it got so bad to the point where there's like a lawsuit, and it affected the merchandise. So long story short, if you wonder why there's no more Friday the 13th stuff, that's pretty much why. You don't see no more merchandise of that. But with Godzilla being such a huge character and still very relevant even in today, I seriously doubt they're just going to flat out be like, sorry, the toy line got canceled. You know what I'm saying? This is not some weird cancel culture shit or anything like that. Nothing to that extreme. What I'm saying is that I see a couple of YouTube videos with people talking about how the company, and like there might be a possibility that they're not going to do no more Godzilla figures and that they were only going to do those 4 last ones. The reason why I think that's a misconception is because I think they're trying to say that those are going to be the last figures for the year, because 2020, it's a pretty shitty year so far. It doesn't make sense to release something very exciting, during such a miserable year. That's what I think. That sounds weird, but that's what I think, really. I don't think they're really going to stop making the figures, because I think if they were, they would have said something by now. And I get when it comes to rights with the character, it's a little bit mixed, because Bandai, they make the normal Godzilla toys, basically. They have 2 different companies. You got Bandai Japan and then Bandai America, and they both basically made the same toy line together. And it's dubbed and it was dubbed the Movie Monster Series, Godzilla's, and then the Bandai Creations. And, but if you look at now, because of the whole, Godzilla versus Kong toy rights, basically, now Playmates Toys has taken over making those, kids' toys, right? So I get that there's a little bit of a weird barrier between who does the rights and all that. But at the same time, NECA, it's a pretty big company, so I seriously doubt that they're going to have any trouble securing with the rights. So I don't think that's an issue, really. Although I do kind of wonder where did these rumors came from? How did they spawn? You know what I'm saying? Lulu, is everything all right, honey? Oh. So yeah, I honestly don't get where the rumors came from, really. It's like I said, there was a couple of YouTube videos going around talking about it, but at the same time, they don't really give any concrete evidence that NECA Toys are no longer going to do the Godzilla figures. I wanted to talk about this because, like I said, maybe this is a mistake. Maybe what they're trying to say is that you're not going to see any for a while because, what's going on around the world. But I seriously doubt they're going to cancel the entire line completely. You know what I'm saying? Lulu, is everything all right? Oh, poor thing. Hold on one second. Lulu, is everything all right? poor thing. You know, and besides, look at these things, man. Look at them. Look at them. Look how amazing these things are. You know, now don't get me wrong. The Friday the 13th figures, they were very nice. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad to see that series, you know, just kind of disappear over something really ridiculous. But as for Godzilla, you know, I seriously have doubt that that's going to happen with them. I don't think they're going to suffer the same fate as, you know, Friday the 13th. So, you know, like I say, it is possible that maybe what they're trying to say is that, you know, you're probably not going to see anything new for a while. That's what I think is going to happen. You know, so like I could understand that. I could definitely understand. You know, I hate to wait, but you know, I get it. You know, we need a fresh new year. We need to end this year really, like real fast. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is, it's already getting worse as it is. You know what I'm saying? I won't go too much into that. You know, all I'm trying to say is that, you know, I just wanted to make light of this because this was something that I've been wanting to talk about for about a week or two now. Like I say, there are other YouTube videos talking about this, but like I say, I've watched them. I won't say their names, but they don't really give off some good concrete evidence on whether if this stuff is true or not, because it's only a rumor. And in case you're wondering about those two variants, right? You got the 1989 Godzilla figure where he was like, he's covered in like Biolante's blood. They call it bile, something like that. And then you got the I forgot the name of the other variant, but basically we're gonna get 4 new Mecha Godzilla figures. So I can't wait for that. I don't know when the 2 variants come out, but the 2 earlier ones that they mentioned back in New York Toy Fair is set to come out on July 13th. So I look forward to that. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. Hopefully I can make another YouTube video this week. You know, I can't promise I'm gonna make one tomorrow. You know, because I promised I will make one last week. Well, technically I didn't promise, but you guys get the idea. I won't get too much into it. All I'm going to say is, you know, I'm glad I got this conversation out of the way. Before I end the video, for some of you guys wondering, can you do a comparison with NECA Godzilla and you guys want me to do a comparison with Playmates Shin and NECA Shin? Because I really don't want to. I still think the conversation is stupid. I just thought I just mentioned it. But if you guys want to see that video, sure. Since I've mentioned Resident Evil, I actually do have one of the figures. So if you guys would like me to review that sometime in the near future, I definitely could. Mind you, I don't got the accessories, but hey, you know, I just gotta mention that a little bit, right? So, Lulu, say goodbye to the audience. Lulu. Oh, you want to be in the next video? All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess. Lulu, you all right? Oh, say bye.